to creating some, not light rays and not a glow, but casting light from whether it be a window or a lamp. This will kind of be a good example for that. So I've just set up just a standard file, 8.5 by 11, CMYK 300 resolution. I'm going to go place embed that image, this one with this girl. Command minus and scale it up using shift for mine, but double check if that's going to mess yours up. And bring it over to where I can see most of this light. Hit return. Okay, so it's cool. You can see a little bit of light, but it's not really a lot. So how can we make that showcase more? Pretty easy. First things first, let's go make a new layer. Grab our polygon, and let's just click out a basic shape of this light. Pretend it's all there. And then cast it onto her, but not all of her. So like that. Next, let's just dump some white. Now, depending on your light source, I would choose the exact light source. If it's a very yellow light or colored light, use that. So grab that color, beef it up a little bit to whiter, and hit OK. Then we're going to come in and we're just going to dump color in there. Oh, I hate when that happens. If that ever occurs, just dump it all in. Get everything at 100%. And here we go. Okay. So that's not bad. Can Command D and get my dancing ants off, but obviously weird. Let's do a few things. Let's go to screen. Let's turn it down just a tiny bit. Then let's add a mask. Let's bring this mask in and let's paint out a little bit of the edge with a blur and black. I'm going to leave mine at 100% because I really want to get off this rough edge. And I'm going to bring it about to this. And I'm going to kind of hug a few of her details, kind of like that. Okay. Not bad, but it's still a little funky. So let's now go in and we're going to add a blur to this. We can convert it. It might mess up our mask. Oh, just deleted it. That's okay. Now I'm going to go in blur, Gaussian blur. And this is where the magic really starts because you don't want it fully there, right? You want some of it, but not all. So not bad. I'm going to go back in with another mask and I'm going to do the same thing except I'm going to soften it even more now with it toned down just to give it a little less because that light would sort of change a little bit. Okay, I'm going to then turn down my opacity a little bit. Let's do one more thing. Let's go in. Let's make a levels. Let's brighten her a whole bunch. Now, that's cool, but I don't want all of that to be there. So I'm going to Command I and get some of that away. Oops, onto this mask. And then I'm going to paint some of it back in with white. So grab your white, depending on, what you need, and paint back in some of your look. And now I don't need everything. You can, depending on what your object is, you may need more. But now notice how we went from this, which is all right, to this, which has a lot more volume and interest in it in terms of light. And you can create that with anything. It could be a Christmas light that sparkles off of something. It could be a car headlight. It could be a lamp. It could be a window. But kind of layering up some whites that maybe you turn to a screen and are smart with some of your edges, as well as some levels to really get that in there. You can create light where there isn't. Make sure you save this where you know it's going to be, and we'll call it your name because that's always a good thing. Casting light. And then submit. Let me know if you have any questions.